Courtesy of Banggood.com, they were nice enough to send me out the new Eachine E56. Now, it's their new Wi-Fi foldable quadcopter with a 2 megapixel camera, and it records at 720p, and it records straight to your mobile phone through an app or your tablet. Let me just open it up. It comes in this lovely case, and it is really nice indeed. It is well worth it. And I love this quadcopter for quite a few reasons, but I only have one hate about it, and I'll tell you that straight away before we get to the good part, is the USB charging cables that they bundle in with all the quadcopters these days. Please, please, please get rid of them. Make an eSIM charging adapter that is compatible with all your quadcopters, bundle it in and say put it for half price or whatnot, or even separate to buy, and make it so that all the batteries can work together, because half of these don't work, and this one doesn't. It didn't work for me. There's nothing wrong with my battery. I've already checked it, and I've managed to charge it up by doing a little modification of my own. But stop with the USB adapter, please. They're just not working. If you're going to do something, make it a USB adapter, but make it a little bit better. Make it that it's not. You know, I don't know what's happening. They're just not working. They're not working. Anyway, I'll get that gripe out of the way, because the rest is all good from there on. As you can see, we have something here that looks like a Wii U stick. Now, that's because this is a gravity sensor quadcopter. And it's the first one that I've ever flown. It's a foldable quadcopter, as you can see, because it's folded up in the case. If I was to tilt it to the side, that's what way the quadcopter would go. If I push it, tilt it front, it will go forward, and back, it will go back. If I push up in the stick, it will raise up in the air, and if I push down, it will descend. It is something totally different and new to me. I mean, I can fly a quadcopter in acro mode, and I can't even do a figure eight using this. There you go. But I'm having a blast with it, and it's really durable, and the flight time is around about 6 minutes on this. At the front here, you get your rate switch. You get 3 rates. If you push down in on the stick, that'll start the motors up, and if you push down again, it will automatically land. You've got headless hold mode at the top button there. You've got your gyro calibration here if you want to recalibrate the quadcopter if it's drifting, but make sure it's on a flat surface when you do that. The button at the bottom is to cut the motors off if you ever crash, and the button on the left is to turn the lights on and off. It takes 2 AAA batteries in the back, so that's it basically for the transmitter or control, whatever you want to call it, right? And you've got your quadcopter and your battery and your accessories. You get a spare set of props, a screwdriver, and a little extra pair of foam pads, because underneath the quad it's got little foam bits that just kind of make it soft landing. Now, the battery itself is a 500 mAh battery. It's a proprietary battery, and as you can see here, it's got those 3 slots. Now, the far left slot is your positive, and your far right slot is your negative. That's just to let you know if your battery USB charger doesn't work, you might be able to modify it. I just hook it up and connect pins to it and charge the battery up that way on my own charger. I've also opened it up. You just unscrew it here and unclip it from the sides. It comes out really easy. You know, but that's it. A 500 mAh battery. It doesn't say what C rating is on it at all. Right, the quadcopter itself, now we've went through all that. I'll keep the transmitter out and the battery actually, because I'm going to sit here and compare it to the Eachine E51, which is another foldable quadcopter. This also has altitude hold, and so does this one, but I can tell you the difference between them, you can't compare them. This is just amazing. It blows this one out of the water. This one is so stable, it's unbelievable. And if you can get used to this gravity sensor, you're going to love this quadcopter. I love it for the simple fact it's the learning curve just to fly it, and the simplicity of moving the transmitter around is just amazing. I have done a circle once, but I'll get there in the end. And the weight of the quadcopter, let me just get the scale out now. None of them have got the batteries in them at the moment. Oops. The weight of the quadcopter without the battery in it is 67 grams, and the weight of the Eachine E51 without the battery is 83 grams. So you can see the weight difference there. But like I says, there is really no comparisons. The Eachine E56 just blows that away. Boom. Get that out of the way, because this is the new one, and this is a blast, and I'm loving it. For the price, you cannot beat it. You really can't. It's something totally new. See, if you're looking for something fun and new, get this, because you're just gonna laugh your backside off. You know, it is so much fun. You put the battery in. It's super simple. You just kind of, well, wait a minute, I'm putting that in the wrong way there. You just kind of set it in and slide it up, and that's yours. To bring it back out, push the button and pull it out. But anyway, you do have lights. There's the camera at the front. You have LED lights at the front and LED lights at the back, and your on and off button here. Right, so we'll just leave that there. Now, you do get an app with it, and there was is a problem with the app at the moment, but I've got it up and running. The Eachine are doing their best to get it working for everybody, but I've got it working for me. I've got it working on my Sony Xperia Z1, my Sony Xperia Z5, and a Lenovo tablet. I scanned this code, the Android code. I didn't go to the Play Store when it asked me to download it from there. I went and used the browser, and it took me to a Chinese website, and it was all in Chinese, but I still downloaded it, and it said, oh, you might be at risk. Ignore that. It's totally fine. It's just because it was from the Chinese website of Eachine, and install it that way, and it should work for you. So once you get the app installed using the APK, if you want to use just the transmitter itself, obviously you turn the quadcopter on, then turn the transmitter on and push up and down on the stick, and then when you want to take off, you push in on the stick and up to accelerate and down to descend, and that's basically it. But what I've been getting mixed up is I keep thinking that's back and forward, but it's not. That's to go up and that's to go down. That's what you really need to get used to, and obviously your left and right, you know. But anyway, it takes a good while to get used to that muscle memory. But if you want to use your phone, all you do is turn it on, then hook it up to your phone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to go into the Wi-Fi settings. Oh, there you are. You've got UAV, connect, saved, and press Eachine, then press play. And look what we have here. There you go. And I tell you, the quality of the picture of this is excellent. You can I mean, the recording, the camera is amazing. But you can also watch my video on the Eachine E51. You've probably already seen it. Take a picture, record, go into the folder to check all the files and recordings that you've done, your rate switch, your gyro sensor, your on and off that to use your sticks, and your extra settings here. Reverse does nothing. I thought that flipped the camera round like the last one, the E51, but it doesn't. And if you've got 3D goggles, you can go in there in headless mode, which the quadcopter does have, and the gyro sensor, of course. But that's basically it for the quadcopter. Let me just turn that off and come out there. This is great fun. Go and buy one. Now, the flight is coming up. Outside flight today. The wind did pick up a couple of times with it being so light. I managed it and no more. So, enjoy the flight. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, happy flying. It's a lovely day here in Scotland, and I'm testing out the new E56, the Eachine E56 that is. It's a gravity sensor quadcopter, as you can see, and it's really stable. That's me flying on the first rate. I'm recording already. Now, there's not much wind, but there is a little breeze. And I'm still getting used to flying this thing because I'm not used to moving my hand around to move a quadcopter like so. But as you see, that's in the first rate. Now, see, I keep pressing down to come back, and I keep forgetting that I need to move my hand to do it. But as you can see, it is really stable indeed. I'm going to put it into rate 2. That's it in rate 2, if you can see. Right, I'm going to bring it up a bit and bring it back. Down a bit. Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to this quadcopter, because it really is something new. You can see it there. And if I can get a nice steady shot here with the camera. There you go. That is steady, that is. Excellent. Right, let's take it out. And the wind picked up. As you can see, the trees are blowing. That's not good for me. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Back. Now you can see the wind's picking up, and this quadcopter is very light indeed. It does have headless hold mode, but I haven't tried that out yet. Now you've seen the tree line, the wind picking up there, that wasn't very good, and I was like holding the stick all the way back to bring it back. But let me just do a little yaw on it. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Come back here. Now, I'm going to put it in rate 3. That's it in rate 3. No, that's not too bad. I did do a complete circle in the living room the other night with this, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it out here because of the wind. I can feel the wind blowing me. I mean, if you look over there, you can see the tree. Well, it was blown away the wrong way, and I want to come this way, please. Not bad, not bad. I controlled that quite well. The wind's blowing me again. Come back. Yeah, that wind really does pick the quadcopter up. You want a really calm day to fly this quadcopter, you really do. But it's an excellent quadcopter. It does take a little while to get used to flying it, but once you're there, it's not too bad at all. Right, let me see if I can do a circle. Come on, you can do it. What way are we going? We're going that way, come on. No, no. And it does have an emergency cut-off button, which I just press so it shut the motors down. So that's the good thing about it. You just press the button and that's the motor's completely shut down.